welcome to the sixth video of the Retain Quran series on how to use Retain Quran app. I am really excited to talk about this new feature that we just added. This feature is probably the most exciting feature, I believe, in our app. Um, this feature allows us to take flashcards to a different level. And this feature was highly requested by our brothers and sisters that are Hafidh and that are, advanced in Quran memorization. They shared that the flashcard was a bit too easy for them, and so this significantly increases the difficulty and it makes them worth their time to be leveraging the flashcards. So really excited to present this new feature. So first you have to go to cards, and now you'll see a Hifdh mode flashcard deck right under the Quran. So the Quran is the standard deck that was there since launch. So if you go to the third video of our Retain Quran series, it goes into detail on how the standard deck works. So I highly advise you to go through that. For this video, I'm really primarily going to be focusing on the Hifdh mode deck and going through its features, right? So the first thing you'll see in the Hifdh mode, you'll see 0. That's because there's no cards in your deck right now. So the first thing you do is you need to click on the Hifdh mode portion, and then you'll see review today's cards and add new cards. Since there's no cards, you cannot review today's cards, so you have to click add new cards. And here's where you add all the cards. So the one thing different about the Hifdh mode is we no longer do flashcard on a per ayah basis. We do it on a per page basis. We got a lot of feedback from our Hafadh that told us that, hey, we don't memorize ayah by ayah, we memorize pages by pages. So when we get tested, we want to be able to be able to be tested on a per page basis. So we've updated the newer deck to include pages. So Fatiha, you'll see there's one page and there's one card. Surah Al-Baqarah, you'll see 48 pages for 48 cards. So the amount of cards are actually a lot less. That makes it more manageable to do this on a daily basis. So for the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to choose a few surahs. So we'll choose Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah Al-Imran, Surah Al-Nisa, and we're going to click Add. So this is something new that's also in this deck. So because we're doing cards on a per page basis, we only expose one line, and that's why it's more difficult. We only expose one line of the page, and you have the option of choosing whether you want to do the first line or you want to do the last line. So if you want to only expose the last line, you can click last line and do that. If you want to only expose the first line, you can do that. So we're going to choose first line for this demo. I'm going to press OK. And now it's asking us if we want to download the audio. So there's an audio feature in the flashcard. If you don't need that audio feature, you don't need to download the audio. If you do want to use the audio feature, you can download the audio. So you can press, so for now, we're not going to download the audio, so we'll just press no. So now you'll see that all these cards have been added to the deck, and now we have, all these cards. So we can do a bit more customization. So assuming, let's say that you have a test on Surah Al-Baqarah, right? You want to focus on Surah Al-Baqarah and you want to focus on those cards. You have the ability, if you click on Surah Al-Baqarah, that row, it's going to take you to the flashcard mode, and it's going to test you only on Surah Al-Baqarah, right? And it's going to be random. It's going to be random in terms of order. So this is, it's page 41. So it's going to be random. So if you want to choose focus on Al Imran, you click that row and you're going to be able to see that as well. So you can go on a per surah by surah basis, or you can press review today's card and it's going to give you a random card for the whole deck. So you click review today's card and you'll be able to review the whole deck. So you press, you see that first line, it's exposed. So you have to recite the whole page, and then you're going to press show answer, and you're going to confirm if what you recited was correct. And then from there, you have the ability to choose poor, fair, or good, right? If you did it really well, you can choose good. If you made many mistakes, you can choose poor. And anything in between, you can choose fair. So once you do that, it's going to go to the next card, and the next card, and the next card, and the next card. So when you go back here, if you click today's spaced repetition, it's going to take you to that same view of doing the flashcards, as if you pressed review today's cards. So it's going to give you that same view. You're going to be able to review all the surahs at once. In terms of how it shows up in the stats, so in the stats you're going to be able to see it. Thursday, we did 9 cards. Some of the cards I did before this video, so you're going to be able to see the cards in the user stats, and you're going to be able to see the cards in the heat map the same way, and you're going to be able to see it in the progress the same way as well. So the forecast, you probably see nothing. Actually, you might see a few. Actually, nothing, because they're all new cards. So this is the key capability that we've added. Again, this is going to increase difficulty, but from what we've heard from our users, that this difficulty is needed for some of our more advanced Hafidh users. So again, you press the top for Hifdh mode. You can add new cards at any time. You can press the surah to only test yourself on that particular surah. If you press review today's cards, or you press today's spaced repetition, it gets you right into the deck, and then it leverages spaced repetition to be able to, come back to you, on a day-by-day basis. So alhamdulillah, with this new feature, it does significantly reduce the amount of cards that's available. So hopefully that allows you to be able to, um, you know, save more time than doing it on a per ayah basis, and also it makes it more difficult. So we really hope that this adds a ton of value to your Quranic retention by leveraging spaced repetition and active recall. Um, Please share this app with your friends and your family. Please use it, support us, and please leave a positive rating in our Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. This allows us to increase in the ranking, and this allows us to be able to be in front of more users and more people. So please support us. Inshallah, we'll continue to add more and more features. I'm really excited about this feature. I think this is going to be a game changer, and there's no other apps that can do this type of space repetition in this advanced way. But please, you share us your thoughts. You can reach out to us by emailing retainquran@gmail.com. And until next time, thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Download today.